What's up, y'all? It's my name back with another video. If you're new, hi, not, and if you're not new, then welcome back. Alright, today's video, as y'all can see, I'm in the gym. This is not a working out video. This is not that. Today, I'm going to be telling y'all a story time on how I got in summer school and how I get kicked out there. How I got in summer school and how I got kicked out there. How I got in summer school and how I got kicked out there. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, tune in for more videos, and let's get into the video.
Catching feelings, baby.
I don't know no dates, I don't know nothing, but in the beginning of my 9th grade year, y'all, our 8th grade year, I was going to a school called Oregon Intermediate, and this is what the school looked like. I went there for all of my 8th grade year. Then after that, I moved. Well, no, I didn't move, but I started going to Klein Kane. Klein Kane is the high school for Oregon Intermediate. This is what Klein Kane was like. I was going there when school first started. My dad had a truck. We was listening to Young Boy because at the time, I forgot, but I don't think he had Wi-Fi on his phone. So he had to use my mama's other phone. So when we would get in a truck, when we went to New Orleans for the summer, the last one of summer, he bought CDs of Young Boy. All I am hearing is,
this game too got me started. I'm in the room in it. I'm a big truck. Oh, that's good. I cannot sleep though. We're getting home from the country. I can't song. I'm trying to get my kids.
like all of those songs, and like
I'm getting bitch on drugs. I'm getting bitch on hood.
all of those songs, because that's the song that was out, right? Every day he would like work, right, or he would DoorDash, and he wouldn't have enough gas money, so he was trying to make it up before he come home. Sometimes he wouldn't come home, and because he wouldn't have the gas money. So every day I was being late. My first period was world geography. Every time I would go to that first period, I would write my notes, but I wouldn't study them. And then every time I was late, I would either be late to first period, miss half of the period, or I would not go at all, and then go to school second period. This is what kind of made me fail world geography. Keep that in your mind, world geography. So I ended up failing a big test before I moved for like world geography. It was like a test we got to take and da-da-da. That's when my mother was like, well, we got to switch your schools because my dad had lost his truck, or like he wasn't able to like drive me and I was being late, so she had to switch my schools. So when she switched my schools, I started going to the school I'm going to now, which is the school I'm gonna say Decay, whatever. Okay, so when I had transferred from Oregon to Decay, 9th grade center, my world geography was like world geography was my second period. I was there for a week and I didn't have my school login at all. Like I didn't have my login, I couldn't log in. Miss Cavell, that's the lady name, she was grading all of this shit, and I'm just like, I don't have my login. And like, I think she was still putting in zeros because I would have the laptop open, but I would never have my login. Like I didn't have my login for a week straight. And then I was able to do all my work, and all the missing work, she told me don't worry about it, but I ended up still failing world geography the first quarter because of the fact that I was failing before I had transferred from the schools, and then I wasn't able to do my work for a week straight. I failed the first semester of world geography. That's the only class that I have failed, but that was the reason why I failed. So nobody can say, oh, you just wasn't doing the work or you weren't paying attention. No, it was literally not my fault. The second semester of world geography, I ended up passing, no problem, whoop the whoop. I didn't fail nothing else except algebra, and I had to retake the STAR algebra, but after that I passed it. Now, this is when it is the end of 9th grade year, a bitch finna have summer. No, that was not the case at all. Nigga did not have a free summer. I had a month taken off my fucking summer. Just to get kicked out too? Okay, I found out I had summer school for that class. My parents weren't even disappointed because they knew the reason why I had it. It was not my fault. So what I did was after summer started for like 2 weeks or a week, I went to summer school. I'm gonna show y'all pictures that I took in summer school. Picture here, picture there, picture there, picture
I
there.
only had some pictures.
Boom. It was 6 units, right? And each unit was like everything I had learned that year in world geography on the first semester. So I'm redoing every unit, I'm doing the units, I'm doing the work. But I was having trouble passing the test because I wasn't reading the information it was giving me. I was looking at answers up online because I already learned this. Why would I want to learn it again? And me and reading don't go along because once I read something, I gotta read it out loud for me to remember. If I don't read it out loud, I'm not gonna remember shit. I'm not gonna dang. So I'm doing my units with the I would try to go to the restroom to like calm down, but that day, I don't know what day it was. If I have a date, I'm gonna put it in there because I probably still got the messages between me and the girl. But that day, one of the days, I was on unit 3, finna go to unit 4. I was finna go to unit 4, but I had failed that test. So I had failed the test twice. So since I failed the test, when you fail the test 2 times, you have to go back and do a study guide, and then after you submit the study guide, email it to him. He's going to open the test again for you to do it one more time. So I was finna have a mental breakdown. I was finna cry because I failed the test 2 times and I wasn't trying to do that long ass study guide. So what I did, I went to the restroom. Before I tell y'all what I'm finna tell y'all, go use the restroom. Me and this girl, I'm gonna call her R. I'm not gonna put her girl name. But we went to the class late about one time. He asked her why we was late, but the reason why we was late was because we had the other man unlock the restroom, and that's how long it took. But we did take a little longer in the restroom. The second time, we didn't come back from lunch. We came back from lunch late, and we were supposed to come right back to class, but we didn't go right back to class. The third time, I went to the restroom. This is where we picked at. This is where we left off. I went to the restroom and I text my ex homegirl and I tell her to come meet me in the restroom because I was gonna cry. So we in the restroom and we're just talking. I'm doing TikToks and I swear, pinpoint blank period, I was only out for like 9 to 10 minutes. And I know that's like it's a long time, but 9 to 10 minutes, and I have messages to prove that. The girl literally told me he was only out for this long, So there's like a big ass there's a big ass cockroach on the wall, and these Hispanics throwing fucking tissue paper and shit at it, and we tried doing that shit too, because we bored as hell. So they leave, and we still in the bathroom, and then that's when I hear that administrator, the man who like ran the shit, he coming down the hallway, and then my homegirl behind the stall. And I'm trying to see who it is, because bitch, I'm not scared of nobody. I'm trying to go see who the fuck it is. He come right there, he like, is this the girl? And I'm like, what the fuck? And then my teacher come, he was like, yeah. And then, so my teacher at the time, he gonna tell him that I was out for 45 minutes. 45 minutes? 45, I was not out for 45 minutes. So then he tell me, he was like, today your last day of summer school. He was like, go ahead, call. He was like, I'm finna go call your mom, you're finna leave. But he was nice about it though. He was like, I hope it was worth it. And I told that man, I said, I swear to God, I was not out for 45 minutes. And I just wanted to cry because I was like, I was almost there. I was finna get to unit 4. We had 2 weeks left. I could have finished that shit in 2 weeks, 5, 6, and would have just finished that shit. So I called my mama, my mama found out, and then my mama thought I was just doing some dumb shit, but I wasn't. Like, that's literally what happened. So we in the car, and then boom, it wasn't really no talk. She was just like, you gotta start doing stuff like that. I go home. But before I tell y'all what happened when I got home, that's how I got put in summer school, and that's how I got put out of summer school. Like, literally, like, all of this shit was dumb as shit. Like, I go home. My dad told me to give me my phones and everything, and I'm like, wow. He was like, you got kicked out of summer school. I was like, that's not what happened. I wasn't out for that long. And he was like, the teacher always right.
The teacher always right.
The geometry teachers I got right now, she tell me one number, she put a different number on the board. And the teacher always right. So I asked my mom to go outside because every time I get mad, in order for me not to crash out, I need to go walk and have fresh air. If you don't let me outside, I'm going to. Bro, like, no, I'm telling you, my people know how I get. So just like, you're gonna have to let me go outside to cool down if you want me to accept what the fuck I just heard. So I go outside for a little bit. I don't come back for 5-10 minutes. my dad come open the door when I walk back, and he like, you good, you not gonna punish me, you can get your phones back. And my dad was mad at my mama because like, she was like, he doing too much, he have to take your phones. Now, my response to getting kicked out of summer school, my first period, I am now a sophomore in high school, I'm now in the 10th grade. My first period is a attendance only class, which is all the work that I did in summer school, I had to redo and start from unit 1, and now I'm currently on unit 3, gonna go to unit 4. I had to restart the whole thing, and I have to pass this class in order to gain the credits that I lost, because the credits that I had, if I would have passed raw geography for the first semester, is 7 credits. Now that I didn't pass, I have 6.5 credits. If I fail the classes that I am in now for this first semester, it will really just knock me down my credits and I'll have summer school again. So in order for me to get my head straight, all I have to do is do the work that I'm supposed to do in summer school and pass every other class that I have. Because now that it knocked me down, I need to build my credits back up regularly. So I'm trying to see if I can get out this class before October 12th, before October like 12th or whatever. But it's a situation going on at home, and I can't do my schoolwork at home, so I don't know how this is gonna work. But we're just gonna like pray to God and hope that all of this work good. But that's how I got kicked in, get in, and kicked out.
Summer school.
Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, like this video, share the video, get my shit out, and I'm finna kick out.